Hello and happy Valentine's Day. Actually, by the time you actually see this video, oh, probably May or something. Like, I've got so many videos coming up that, yeah. Who knows? Maybe you'll see it before March. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. But there's not much Valentine stuff going on in this video, so that's not really important. What there is a whole whack of crazy. Yeah, this day has turned out to be pretty nutty. So essentially, it's Friday. It's Valentine's Day. I'm not seeing anybody, so I'm my own Valentine. So I got myself some presents, or that was the idea. Movie just came out. And Walmart. Well, I found out that Best Buy and Future Shop actually had the best prices, but their prices were only until like last Monday or Tuesday, and then the sale was off, and I didn't even find out about it until the night of. So I was like, great, missed the opportunity to save myself some money. Gotta love that. Oh well. So the next best bet was Walmart. So after work today, I decided I'm heading over to Walmart and I'm going to pick up the movie. What movie was it, you may ask? Well, it is a particular favorite of mine growing up. I don't think I've ever mentioned it online, but I went through scouting. So I did Beavers and Cubs and Scouts. And if you don't know, this story actually is, well, it's integrated pretty heavily into one of those scouting groups. So, yeah, when it came to the Disney movie, see, I'm dropping the hints slowly but surely. Coming out recently, I knew I had to get it, and I was going to pick it up sooner rather than later, so save myself some money. Well, I ended up not really saving myself any money, because I ended up buying this stupid Walmart exclusive lunch bag combo with the Jungle Book. So I've got the Blu-ray DVD combo thingy here, and then a lunch bag. I don't know why I picked this up. For some reason, I was thinking it was the same price as just the Blu-ray release, but it was actually $2 more. So I really didn't save myself much of anything. I got it anyways. And I'm glad I actually went to Walmart, because after picking that up, dropped by the toy aisle to see, what was going on, and noticed they had a very, very nice sale going on. So here's a great buy, folks. If you head out to your Walmart, they've got what this list says, intermediate level, deluxe class Beast Hunters on for $5 a pop. So, I picked up one. This is Crocodile Claw Knockout. A little behind on my Transformers. I have not seen the new one here. Then I've got this is a Predacon. This is Double Disc Launchers Sky Stalker. And then Hyena Cannon Vertebrake. Excuse me. And finally, I picked up Echo Hawk Bow RC. Now, these ones I knew I didn't own, So those were the reasons why I got those. But I didn't know if I had any of the other... I don't... See, I've been looking at them and going, humming and hawing about buying them for so long that I don't know if I actually own them yet or not. So, I mean, they had Soundwave there. I'm trying to think. Somebody else, too. And at $5, I was like, well, yeah, I want to get them. So, came home and I couldn't really see anything there. That was the Beast Hunters line, so I don't remember getting any Beast Hunters, so I'm thinking I'm going to pick up as many as possible, and if I do find out that I do have any of them, I'll just return those ones. Because at $5, I mean, like, for a Transformer, fuck. Yeah, can't go wrong. So, picked all that up. Coming home, because at 6:30 I was meeting up with somebody who I was selling some DVDs to. Selling 3 DVDs, $5 a pop. They were Amityville Horror number 2 and number 3, and then a Russell Peters DVD. I've got a few others that I'm selling as well, but yeah, it was like the first guy who's actually jumped on me selling these DVDs. They were used anyway, so whatever. And the 2 Amityvilles were duplicates, so those were no biggies. And then the Russell Peters is, well, that's the thing. I watched it, I enjoyed it. He's a funny comedian, but I'm not one of those guys. Like, I have enough movies and stuff and entertainment going on that I'm not really one to watch just a DVD of stand-up comedy really more than once. It's like I've watched, what is it, Eddie Murphy's Raw? I watched that a long time ago. I don't really have any desire to really pick that up and watch it again. So yeah, it was no problem getting rid of that. So I had $15 and I figured, you know what, I'm in the same place as Sunrise Records. I'm going to go into Sunrise Records, and you know what, I've already treated myself obviously with the Jungle Book, but you know what, let's pick up something to watch for Valentine's Day. And so I had my $15, and so I picked up a couple of Blu-rays here. First one being a 3D Blu-ray for $10, and that's Sadako 3D. So essentially what I think this is supposed to be like a sequel to The Ring 2. I guess this would be The Ring 3. I don't know. I read some reviews a while back and they weren't too favorable about this, but at $10, it's a 3D movie. You know what, I was going to pick it up. But then I also saw another movie. Well, I saw a bunch of movies. I was in a place that sold movies. And there was a bunch of them, and I was looking at it, I was like, what? Maybe one of these will be good. $24.99. I looked them up on Amazon.ca, and they were more expensive, so Sunrise is almost always more expensive than anywhere else. So if I can find a deal in the store, I generally like to support them. I know the guy who works there, or who owns the place, and he's a decent guy. So you know, whatever I can help him out, I will. And I saw this, and what really caught my eye at first was, it says right on it, strictly limited edition, first 3,000 contain bonus DVD, Ban the Sadist videos, documentary. I'm like, okay, I want to get in on that. And then on the back, you can never go wrong when you put a review quote from Mr. Skin. And his quote is, an erotic thriller with great nudity and lots of graphic violence. And I'm thinking, Valentine's Day, I'm sold! So I picked up House on Straw Hill. Yeah, from 1976. So, yeah. It's got Udo Kier in it. Gonna be fun times. Just me, myself, and my house on Straw Hill for Valentine's Day. But that's not it. No, this story continues. I get home, and in my mailbox is notification that I have not one, not two, but tres packageos. So that, yeah, because package in Spanish is packageos. So first up, from Disney Promotions. Hey, more Disney. Open this bad boy up here. Ah, yes. Almost forgot I had this coming. So, the story behind this is on, I think it was Disney Movie Rewards. They had a promotion that if you put in 2 new valid movie reward codes, you could pick one of 4 Blu-rays for free and just had to pay shipping and handling. So, I looked through it. I think one was Secretariat. Tempted. But I think I looked at it. I think I could pick that up for like $10 on Blu-ray, right? So, considering you had to pay for shipping, which was $4, I figured, you know what? I'm saving $6. It's not really worth it. Let's see what else they have. I think I'm trying to remember. I think one of them might have been Tron. Yeah, I think it was Tron. See if it's still, yeah, okay. No, it was Tron Legacy. Yeah, Tron Legacy Blu-ray, which I already own the 3D version of, so picking that up was pointless. I wouldn't have picked it up anyways because it's not the 3D version. The other one was Cars, and I was almost tempted to get Cars, but there's a 3D version of Cars out, so I'm more apt that I want to get the 3D version of Cars. The 4th title I already had, and that was Dumbo. But when I looked it up, essentially Dumbo was the more expensive of the titles, and so I picked Dumbo. But I also picked it because the old vault, the Disney vault. So this is going to be going back into the vault at some point, in which case it's going to be worth some money. I wonder if I have the slipcover on it, on my copy. If I don't, I'm going to switch out the slipcover. But yeah, I figured, you know what, I will pick this up, get this version on Blu-ray, and then, you know, once it goes back in the vault, I can then sell it off, get some money back, because, you know, dropping 30 plus all those Disney titles that I missed, I still have to get those, and some of those are $80 a pop, so it's going to cost me a bit of money. So was my thinking there. Spend $4, hopefully make it into maybe like a $40 sale, or $50 or more, who knows. Yeah, essentially. Next up, this is from Ripped. And for those of you who don't know, they're one of those, you know, t-shirt guys, a different design or something every day. And this one came up on my Facebook, because I follow them on Facebook, so they send out what's going on. And I was like, you know what? I am going to get that extra large. So, here's what it is. It says, essentially it's like a Nintendo cartridge, and it's it's called Adventure Bike, so it's like Excite Bike, but it's Pee Wee Herman on his, you know, from Pee Wee's Big Adventure. So yeah, I grabbed that simply because, you know, when I saw it, so I'm not, a lot of times I find the mashups and stuff don't really work, and I find one of the big things that they tend to do is those Nintendo cartridge versions and stuff, and a lot of them, they don't work for me. They're just stupid. But that, because it's so much like Excite Bike, and it just the look of it, I had to get on it. It was, yeah, I just couldn't pass it up. I think they're only like $10 or something like that. But yeah, I think it's only $10 plus shipping or something. Oh, whatever. They're usually only between $10 and $20 for a t-shirt. And considering you can spend a lot more than that on a t-shirt some days, at some places, I think that's a great buy, especially considering you're getting something cool and I guess somewhat limited. I don't know. Some of these places offer them for sale continually, just at a higher price. But the third package, and this is something that I've not only been waiting for since I ordered it, but I've been waiting for it since before I ordered it. And I'm not talking because, you know, like, I was waiting for it to be for sale. I was waiting for it to ever be made. And this is from, let's see if it's, yeah. See it there? It's hemlockbooks.co.uk. So this is a weird packaging. This is, yeah, it's a book from the UK. It's a book produced by a British, you know, published by a British, well, Hemlock Books, which is in the UK. As far as I know, I've never seen one in North America on this subject. And, oh, geez Louise, this is going to be a pain in the horse. I'm just going to rip through this card. Oh, I'm not even going to be able to do that. It's taped all the way around. Well, they clearly knew what they were doing. Keeping me from my book. Keeping me from my book. How dare they keep me from my book? Alright. Got some of the tape going. We're working it. We're working it. Yeah. Got an incredible hulk of this stuff, man. Holy smokes. There we go. Oh, I'm almost there, baby. Almost there. Well, sweet. Hemlock Books published. Wow, I guess they distribute Roomwork magazine over there. That's pretty cool. Didn't know that. Little flyer they threw in there. Oh, I see you. Come to me. Sort of bubble wrap on top of it. I don't know why. It's a book, but The only thing that would make this book better is if it was hardcover. It's a soft cover. Here it is. Empire of the Bees, the Mad Movie World of Charles Band. So, there's the back. The animator there. So, yeah. This is, as far as I know, the only book on Empire Pictures, Full Moon Films, Charles Band, and the like. And let me just take a quick peek at the Empire of the Bees, the Mad Movie World of Charles Band. Essentially the man behind movies like Trancers, Puppet Master, studios involved in Reanimator, launched Stuart Gordon and Tim Thomerson and found Demi Moore. Yeah, From Beyond. You know, all of those things come out of this thing, and I'm so stoked. It's crazy. I mean, it's got a lot going on here. Essentially, I think it covers every single film from Empire, and then even goes into a little bit from Wizard Video and Full Moon, which Charles Band was involved in. Yeah, look for it. I'll look at this in some depth and let you know. Well, let you know what's in it, and maybe I won't give you a review or anything of it, but I'll let you make up your own mind. So yeah, really stoked to have this. Sorry about the slightly long video, guys. I just had so much to show you, because yeah, I had to celebrate Valentine's Day. So now I'm off to watch me some gory, nudie Houses on Straw Hill. Happy Valentine's Day. Belated.